name is Becky and welcome to Glitter and Glue Sticks. In today's video, I'm going to take you along with me as I decorate the inside of my home for Halloween. This year's theme of my decorations is the witching hour. So grab yourself a pumpkin spice latte, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Okay, this is what I have to work with this year. As you could tell, I'm a little bit into Halloween. Let's start with decorating the mantle. I don't know about you, but my mantle is one of the most difficult places in my house to decorate. It's one of the first things that you see when you come through the door, and it's such a small area. I worry about it getting too cluttered or not having enough. So this process was putting things on, seeing if I like it, taking it back off, trying something else. I must have worked on this mantle probably about 3 days. I knew I wanted the mantle to have a witch theme, so I thought I could use potions, skulls, brooms, and anything that had that witchy vibe. But a lot of my stuff was too big and too tall that it was touching the TV, so it wouldn't work. I then decided to add some of these bats that I got from Dollar Tree and Target Dollar Spot around the fireplace. I thought that helped a lot. Then I thought, let's sit on this fireplace for a while. I liked how it looked, but I didn't love it. Let's move on to the kitchen. In the kitchen, the first thing I wanted to work on was my tiered tray. I knew I had a lot of hocus pocus items that could go on the tiered tray, so it seemed like an easy step to do. Now moving on to my Rae Dunn Halloween mugs. Were you guys in this Rae Dunn era? I remember I used to be at the store when they opened trying to find all the good things, and now I'm not even really sure if I want to keep them, but I thought I have them, let's just put them out. Also, keep in mind, Halloween doesn't mean you have to take down everything and replace it with Halloween items. Add little Halloween touches to your existing items, like put a blanket up, put some throw pillow covers on your pillows, and you're ready to go.
These are from the Dollar Tree. Don't really like the color of them. They're kind of like a dirty gray, but I could always paint them afterwards. What I'm going to do is use the twine to hang them from the ceiling. This, and hopefully we could just tie it around the wick and maybe use a little piece of tape to hold it.
After I got all my fishing string tied to the candles, I hung them to the ceiling in my bathroom. And they looked super cute. But the first time I had to run in there and use the restroom, I knocked one of those bad boys right off the ceiling. Next, moving on to the entryway, I got these witches hats. I think they were on Amazon or maybe Temu. It was a pretty big pack. And so I decided to put fishing line through them and suspend them from the ceiling. And lastly, I hung my witch's hat that I made from a form from Dollar Tree and covered it with spooky cloth and hung it from my entry room closet door. And lastly, it was time to make over the China hutch. Quick question for you guys. Do you guys call this a China hutch, or do you call it a buffet, or what is the correct term for this? But anyway, I knew I had a lot of hocus pocus witchy themed items that I had made in some of my recent videos, so I wanted to house some of those here. I started off by placing my witch's cauldron on top of some books. I still think that this was one of my favorite DIYs that I did this season. And then I put my Hocus Pocus pitcher that I had got from Michael's, along with my witch's hat that I made from a caution cone, and my boots that I made from a Dollar Tree item. And this table come together pretty easy. And what would a witch's corner be without a broom? So I took my broom that I had made in another video and leaned it up against the chest. And lastly, I needed to spookify this white picture a little bit. It looked too clean. So I took some creepy cloth and draped it over the frame, and then I took one of my black wreaths and hung it up on top.
Well, I think that does it. I hope you guys enjoy.
Well, that does it for this week's video. Have a great week.